In this tutorial, I'm just going to show you how to use one of the, well, really, it's one of the best bonuses within the Yoga Teacher lesson plan kit. It's the Yoga Class Handouts collection, and there's over 250 at the moment, and I'm always adding more. So I'll just take you through practically how to use that resource. So I'm here on the Yoga Genie lesson planner, and I've created a lesson plan. This is a lesson plan for someone who's got varicose veins, so I'm doing a sequence there to help boost his circulation. So I've already done this. So I'll show you now how I would go about creating a handout for this. So let's go into, so this is how this lesson plan prints out using the whole enchilada setting. So you've got everything there. It's what I call the whole enchilada. It has everything from the time. You print this out and put in the time that you want to spend on each pose, or get rid of the column entirely if you didn't need the time column. You've got the image, the pose, there, pose name, the description, the alternative, Sanskrit, benefits, video link there. You can click on that to have a video of each of the poses, modifications and precautions. So pretty much everything you could possibly need for a lesson plan when you're practicing. So this is for yoga teachers, really. They use this either to give to their one-to-one students. You can give this to your classes if they, if they're sort of intermediate advanced. I wouldn't give this to a beginner class because it's just too much information, and you wouldn't take this into class with you. It'd be information overload, too many pages and too much text going on there. So with the same, just changing the print settings over here. I've got lots of videos showing all this, so I'm not going to go into this now, but I'll just show you how it looks. So there's the pared down version by changing the print settings, and you can just have the Sanskrit if you wanted instead of the English. You can get rid of the boxes around here as well. So lots of different ways you can use the print settings. So now I'm going to show you how to create a handout for that lesson plan, or for any lesson plan, but using this one as an example. If you go to the Getting Started page, so if you clicked on the top up here and you go to the Getting Started video page, you'll come to this page here, and you'll scroll down until you get to the bonuses section. You'll click on this bonus link here, click here to access your bonuses. That will get you to this page, and you scroll down a bit and you'll find here the 250 plus yoga class handouts. So we click onto that. Some little directions there showing you what to do, but I'll just go through those here anyway. So if we click the master document, so this is the yoga class handouts master document. That's got all 250 yoga class handouts all in one MS Word, Microsoft Word document. So for ease of use, I put it all into one document. And we've got a template here, and there's also a sequence template. I'll show you how to use these in a minute. And there's also, if you don't have Microsoft Word, I've put it all onto a PDF document for you. So you can just go to print and select what pages you want to print, and you can do it that way as well. So you don't need, if you don't have MS Word, you can do it that way. So I've already downloaded these, but you'll say if you click on here, that'll download the master document, and if you click there, that'll download that. So click on those three, and if you don't have MS Word, click on that. So I'm just going to go to my downloads folder and just show you what's happened here. So there's the handout template, and there's the handouts. There, if I get rid of that, there's the handouts master document, and the only thing actually I haven't downloaded, let me just go in, I will download the sequence template there. So that's downloading there. So that's come in, show all, there it is there. So they're the three documents. The main one is going to be your yoga class handouts one there. These are templates that I'll show you how to use in a second. So we're going to click on the yoga class handouts, and there's the document. So there's almost 500 pages here. So if I quickly scroll down, go down to the bottom here, you'll see 456 pages. So there's a huge amount of pages here, and these are essentially all the class handouts that I've personally created for my own classes over the past several years. So it's a treasure trove of handouts here, and if you've been teaching long enough and you give handouts, students love handouts. So this will be a really good bonus if you already give handouts, then it's a really good bonus if you don't give handouts, because you'll be surprised by how grown adults will just love receiving the handouts. And if I don't have a handout one week, they'll come up to me and say, "Where's my handout?" I mean, they really do love their handouts. So if I go back into the lesson plan now, so I'm going to practically show you how I would go about doing it there. So if we go to the watered down handout, so in here there's a down dog pose, and there's a cobra pose, there's a bunch of other poses. So I'm going to look for a down dog handout within the master document. So if I go back into the Word document, this will be within the Asana category. So there's lots of different categories here. I'll just quickly go through. So you've got the Asanas by seated and floor, you've got Asanas by standing, you've got bolster yoga handouts, chair yoga handouts, laughter handouts, mantra handouts, meditation handouts, mudra handouts, philosophy handouts, pranayama handouts, and yoga therapy handouts, and yeah, we've got pregnancy and relaxation handouts. So yeah, let me go back up. So I want to find, actually, well, before I do that, I'll just quickly scroll through so you can get a gist. They're very clean, what I call clean handouts. The reason is because, you know, I've got a colour printer. I don't want to waste loads of my ink printing loads of colour, so I've tried to keep the colour, as much colour out of it as possible, and keep it pared down and simple to use. So normally I have a theme for each of the poses or whatever I'm doing there. So here on bridge, I've got I can make connections with other people. I've got the benefits of bridge pose, the Sanskrit, modifications, precautions, and tips on how to get into the pose. So that's generally the template I use for all of the handouts. But if I scroll down, I'll just show you, how you can get a gist of what these handouts look like. And there's that one there. So here I'm going to go actually to get that pose there. That's downward facing dog one. But I'll just show you how you could do that from the table of contents. So here is the asanas for the seated on the floor. I'll go to the downward facing dog, scroll over to here. Let's click on that, and that then shows me the downward dog. Just scroll down a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. Just right click and copy, or you can come up here and go copy up here. So file, edit, copy. And now I'm going to open up this is where the template now comes into its own. There's the handout template. So we want the handout template for this. The reason why you want to use the template and not paste it onto another Word, just a fresh Word document, is because this is a wide, the master document is a wide, basically it's wide, and if you paste it into a normal Word document, it just, you'll have to do a lot of sorting to get it right. So if you can see here, it's pretty wide here. So now, because it's come from that master document, it will fit perfectly in here. So that's fine. So there's the header there. This is a fairly important part. We want to save this template for the future. So what you do is you go File, Save As, and that will save it as a different document. So I'm going to File, Save As. I'm going to save this obviously as downward facing dog. Actually, if you're uploading these to the Yoga Genie, it's good. Well, you'll need to have no spaces. So I'm just going to go here and have that. So a little mark there. Otherwise, anyway, you don't need to know. Just if you can and not have spaces there, then you can upload it to Yoga Genie later, and there won't be any problems. So here I'm going to save. Actually, I'm going to save this. I could save it as a Word document. The docx is a more modern Word document. If you've got an older version of Windows, or you'll need you might want to use the dot, and that's up to 2004. But most people should be fine using that. But I'll turn this into a PDF just by going there, clicking PDF, click Save, and that'll create a PDF for me. I can now delete out that. Do I want to save changes? No, I don't want to save changes to the actual document there. I've already created the thing there. So now if I go into the downloads, I can show you there's the thing that we've just downloaded. There it is. If I open that up, this is a PDF, and you can print that out. But here's how to then upload it. So we've got this this lesson plan over here. Go back into the lesson plan within a Yoga Genie. Now I want to add this handout to the lesson plan. So if I now go to edit over here, so I can go into edit there. This is to edit the lesson plan, actually the lesson plan name, description and stuff. So we've already done this earlier, and you can change anything here. I can scroll down here to change any of the text there. But here's what I want to do. I want to go down to handouts, and I want to, so I already had this one earlier. I'm going to delete that there and just show you how that works. I'm going to type in downward facing dog, and I'm going to choose file. So here I'm going to choose that file. There it is there, downward facing dog, and there it is. So that'll now click save. That'll bring me now back to the dashboard. You can add as many handouts as you want by clicking the plus. That'll open up more there. You can add infinite amount of handouts if you wanted to. So now here, where are the handouts? Say in the future, if you wanted to download this lesson plan, you just go to download and that'll download the lesson plan. But say now you want to download the handout that goes with it, and you might have several handouts. You click on the handout section, and the very first one will be the lesson plan that you're on. So there it is. We've only got one here, but if you had added several handouts, you'd have, there's the lesson plan title, the name of the lesson plan, varicose veins, Asanas to boost your circulation. That's the name of it over there. And if we had several, it would all be under there. And then it's organized all your handouts you could then access from all the lesson plans that you've created. So I've got some lesson plans here that I haven't added a handout to, so that's why it's blank. So these are all the handouts I've added in total. So now if you wanted to, you could click on that link and that'll download it to your download folder. So now there'll be another one of those now here. So there it is, download. Just clicked on that, and now you can then print that off and hand out to your students. So yeah, hope that helps. That's the overview of how the handouts work. I'm always adding more handouts. So say you can email me at any time. Say you get the Yoga Teacher Lesson Plan Kit, you purchased it, and then you can, if you want me to create some themed handouts for you, just send me an email and I'll add that to my to-do list, and I'll update in the future update. Normally within a week or so, I will add the handouts that you want, and you can have access to them. So hope that helps.